This is a review of the on-demand library and fitness method called Pvolve. Should you sign up? How does it compare to other on-demand services on the market? Is it worth the investment? This is an in-depth review of the streaming membership and a walkthrough guide of the library and features. I'm going to answer all your questions and tell you exactly what you need to know before you sign up. And if you stick around, I'll give you a behind-the-scenes look at the app by giving you a tour of my membership. Let's get started. So welcome to One Strong Southern Girl. We're a digital health and wellness brand for women who exercise at home. We've been sharing unbiased, honest reviews of the top programs, products, and services for home exercisers since 2016. I'm Mickey, one of the founders, and I'm so glad you're here today. Let's get started. So what is Pvolve? That's where we need to start. It is a method of exercise. It blends elements of functional training, physical therapy, and Pilates to create a total body and low-impact workout experience. It's a membership library, and they have a unique collection of patented equipment that they use in their workouts as well. The goal of the Pvolve method is to create long, lean muscles while improving overall functional movement. The method has gained popularity in the last few years because of its collaboration and endorsement by celebrities like Jennifer Aniston. And in fact, she, I believe, joined the company in 2021. So unlike high-impact workouts, Pvolve focuses on low-impact, high-intensity movements that are designed to activate and strengthen muscles in a total body manner. So the emphasis, like I said, is building a strong, balanced body that moves efficiently and effectively. So who is this workout method for? It's designed with women in mind, but it's suitable for individuals of all genders and fitness levels. It will definitely appeal to people looking for functional fitness or low-impact sculpting and strengthening workout methods. But really, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned fitness person, Pvolve can be tailored to you where you're at to meet your needs. We really love that the brand has a focus on science-backed methods, and on your website you can find some of that information about studies that they've done for women to show the benefits of training in using their methods. So before we dive deep into the class styles and the workout library itself, what it looks like, I'm going to show you everything you need to know. I want to mention a little bit about the instructors themselves. The Pvolve instructors are one of the very best things about this membership library. Classes are taught by one, sometimes two people that are trained in the Pvolve method and passionate about it. We actually, our team testing out this membership, actually really loved the continuous form pointers and cueing on mechanics during the class. You're going to really need that. And so it's nice that they recognize that in every single class. You're constantly reminded of proper mechanics and how to use this equipment over and over and over because it is specialized, it's different, and it's not intuitive. So you're going to need that extra bit of help, and they do a great job of providing it. Okay, so now we want to dive into the library itself, the workouts. I want to point out some things that you need to know about the classes, how to find what you're looking for, all of the important things about the library. And I'm going to show you that by showing you the back end of my membership. And so first, before we get into that, a housekeeping thing I like to mention in every review of these on-demand libraries is that please do your investigation into these memberships on a PC, on a computer, a Mac, whatever, a desktop computer or a laptop, not on your mobile device is my point. You will miss so many innuendos and so many details of the membership, so much that you need to take in to really decide if this is for you, if you're on a phone or if you're on a mobile device. The screen's just too small, and it's just not going to serve you well to sign up for something that's this important, that you really need to understand what you're signing up for when you're giving away your money, promising your money to somebody. You really need to understand it. And the best way to do that is on a big screen. So watching this review on your phone is fine, but when it comes time to sign up, definitely go over to your desktop computer, your laptop computer, a large screen where you can take in the web version of the membership before you sign up. So I'm going to do my very best to make this as organized as possible and clear and go through each part of your membership so you'll know what to expect before you sign up. But there's a lot here. It's actually one of the best designed dashboards of any on-demand service. And I cannot stress to you enough how impressive that is, because we have looked at over 50 on-demand libraries, and this is just one of the best for a variety of reasons. It's very intuitive. It has everything you need in it. The way that they've written the copy and the navigation features, it's just all really, really well done. And so I'm going to quickly take you through what this looks like, and I'll even show you on mobile how to find these exact same features, but it's all there. They've done a great, great job. So this is the home dashboard. When you sign in, this is what it will look like. And so they've done a great job of giving you some cues if you're brand new, if you're just joining, because let's face it, there's nothing else out there like this. And so when you sign up to do your first classes, you're going to have a lot of questions. You're not going to know how to get started or how to use the equipment. And so it's going to be important to take these beginner classes and get your foundation set up to be able to use the equipment properly. So they've got these live Q&A member things you can sign up for, which is amazing. They do have workout calendars you can use, which I'll show you where to find those in a minute, or you can click on that, obviously. But the most important thing to do first is to do one of these Q&A things, but to try these workouts that are how to get started with the equipment that you have. We started out with a bundle, one of the smaller bundles, and so we don't have the full range of equipment to test out, but we have enough equipment to understand how this all works together and to get a good sense of these workouts. They do have some workouts, and I'll show you where to find them, that don't use any equipment. And so if you're doing the trial period and trying this out and want to get started before your equipment arrives, you can go ahead and sign up for your 7-day free trial period and do the workouts in there and get to know the instructors without the equipment, doing those classes. So again, one of the best things that they have in this library is their filter system. It's just genius. It's so straightforward, nothing extra in there, and it's just intuitive, which is so nice. But if you have equipment, you'll want to get started with the Pvolve equipment and check out these workouts right here. But the filters are, let's go to classes, and then filters right here. So you would use that filter, and they've just got the filters you need. Everything you need is right here. If you want to do a class based on length, the amount of time you have, then you can use that. Pacing is so smart because it's, instead of saying cardio or strength training, they've got it written out here based on pace. They've used the term pace. So smart. I really, really like that. So a fast-paced class is going to obviously have more cardio components to it. You're going to go faster, raise your heart rate, versus a slow and steady strength training type of routine. They've got it filtered out by trainer. So if you find a trainer you love, you can use that. Also by the equipment that you have. So if you have no equipment, like I said, click right there and you'll be taken to a full library of, let me show you, they have quite a few classes. I was actually shocked, over 250 classes, not using any equipment at all, where you can actually get a real taste of their method without using any of their equipment, investing in it. And so if you really are just hesitant to invest any money in their equipment, you can really get to know their trainers and the method using that filter right there. So we'll clear that out. But again, super smart, great filter system. It will really help you find what you're looking for. So do not hesitate. You can turn on this favorites. Once you mark your classes as your favorites, then you'll be able to go and find just those. And if you want to just see the classes you've watched before, I love this too, because some of the libraries today don't have a way to mark the classes you've done before. And so what I've traditionally been doing and what I recommend other people do in those libraries is just to use the favorites to heart the classes you've done if you're trying to keep track of the ones you've done, whether they are your favorites or not. At least you'll know you've done them before, so that if you're trying to always try something new, that's the only way that some of those libraries have to keep track of it. So they've actually segmented it out really smart so you can keep your favorites really in a folder just for favorites, and your classes you've watched and tried before can be segmented out into just the classes you've done. So very, very smart. Like I said, the filter system is one of the best things out there, one of the best in the business. the way they've done things. Just very, very smart. You can use this drop down to segment again further, and you can use the search bar. So don't be afraid to type in something you're looking for. Let's go lower body. See if that works. Yep, see? Filter system or the search bar works as well. So you've got lots of opportunity, lots of ways to search out and create your workout calendar for the week, month, whatever, or the day. Now, again, get started, use that. Definitely when you first sign up, that's where you want to be. They have these tabs right here to help you even more. So these are the types of classes that they have. Strength and sculpt, progressive training, kind of, these are intuitive. So that's another way to filter out classes based on what you're looking for. So really quick, I'm back on the home tab now. The home dashboard is really where you'll find everything. So I don't spend a lot of time there personally. I use these tabs up here to navigate because everything on these tabs is put into your home screen, basically a shortcut there. You have the classes using those tabs, the get started or the no equipment workouts. You've got your weekly workout calendars here, some suggestions. Here are some suggestions for workouts as well. These are series that you can sign up for and get going. These are the classes I have marked as favorites. And so you can use the home dashboard if you want to navigate around, or you can use these top tabs. You're going to spend most of your time in classes, and that's where you're going to be able to filter out and find the workouts that you want to do. I like using the favorites to create my workout plan for the upcoming workouts I want to do. Now, I want to talk a little bit before I move into these other tabs about the workout description, the thumbnails you have right here. They are so good, so helpful. So before you even open the thumbnail, you can see that they've got marked the information provided here. Whether it's a new workout or not, just put into the library recently. You got a date that it was put in there, the name of the instructor, title of the instructor, the length, what category it falls into, ebb and flow versus slow and steady. Then you've got the equipment you'll need, and then the option to mark it as favorite without even opening that tab. You can go ahead and mark it as favorite or add it to your calendar. So very cool. So if we just go into this workout, I'm going to pause it. But on the workout screen itself, and I'm on desktop, but they have the option to play music during your workout, which is so cool that you can choose to play it or not. Something else that I found very neat was, look at this. You can filter or segment out the volume level of the music versus the trainer. Oh my goodness, this is so helpful. Genius, because I can't tell you how many workout programs that we've tested out where in some of the programs, the trainer is just, you cannot hear her over the music at all, is typically where the problem falls, is that you can't hear the trainer over the music. But sometimes it's the opposite way. Sometimes you want to hear the music. Maybe you don't want to hear the trainer. So having that option is just really, really smart. Also, really liked that you could add closed captioning if you want to. So you can read what the trainer is saying, turn her off, and just play your music. Yay, I love these options. They've just done a great job. I know I sound kind of silly, but I can't tell you how impressed. I can't, begin to tell you how impressed that we are with this library. Now, if you close it out, something else, this you'll see on mobile, but this is everything you need to know about this class right here in this sidebar. Very cool. I'm not going to read it to you, but all the things you need to know right here in the sidebar in this nice little expanded menu. Okay, so let's move on to your next tab. So live classes, are they included? Yes, in a regular membership, monthly membership or annual membership, you will get access to the live studio. So they publish a calendar of live workouts and you can choose to join them, reserve your spot, or not. And they do have an interactive camera feature so the instructor can interact with you as you're doing the program. So that's really, really nice. I know a lot of people really look for this benefit, this feature of live classes in their on-demand library these days. There's just a different energy in doing a live class as it's being recorded. And so it's a preference for a lot of people. So I do like to mention that. Now, the series, this is something else. If you're looking for workout calendars, they do have workout calendars, or you can sign up for a series and use that as a workout calendar. So I'm inside of the 30-day max challenge series. You can click there to sign up, and then it will show you what's your first workout. And so that's a way of using a series as a workout calendar. And again, it shows you everything you need to know in the thumbnails, and you can just use that to guide you from day to day. So the next tab are your favorites. You can use, obviously you click on that heart, you'll see the classes that you have favorited. And then we have this calendar icon, which are workout calendars. Boom, so nice. People really, I think, want this feature in a membership library. And so you have it right here. If you sign up, I clicked on the March 2024 calendar, and this is what I was given, a full PDF guide calendar that you can download and use it to guide you through the workouts. And so there you go. That's what you've got in your membership. A lot of really nice features. Everything that you could possibly need is here. So I think this is a good time to show you what the membership library or the dashboard and all of the classes, everything, what it all looks like on mobile. So here's what the icon looks like that you're going to download right here, Pvolve. So let's dive into your membership. So you should recognize it. It looks very similar, identical, honestly, to the dashboard on desktop, which is really, really nice because oftentimes you will not find that that's the case. And which is not a huge deal, but oftentimes the app is just not as good as the web browse version to me, the web version. So sometimes I'll just go through the web, the Chrome or Safari or whatever. I'll use a web browser to access my membership instead of the app and just bypass it because sometimes the app is glitchy, sometimes it's just not well designed. Just for whatever reason, just know that you can do that. In this case, it is not the case. Your app for Pvolve is amazing and is intuitive. As I said before, you'll have no issue with using this thing. And so again, dashboard is where you'll find a little bit of everything. You're going to use these tabs down here to help you get around. Classes is where you'll find all of the things to get started. And so again, there's that get started tab right there. And there's your filters. Everything that we saw earlier, the search bar, is here. And so the information in the thumbnail, whether you can favorite the workout or not, the class, the equipment that you will need to do the class, all of it's here. Again, there's those filters. So smart, so smart. Let's do Pvolve classes. 279 classes. I think there are thousands of classes, honestly, total in this library, which is massive, okay? You can work out for a very long time and never repeat a class if in that instance. Oh, that's cool. Did not see that before. Just learned something new while recording this. So that little tab on top, selected equipment only. And so in the filter that we have marked up here, I selected the P-ball specifically. But it also gives you the option right here, if you click on that, to see classes that not only use P-ball, but some other equipment as well. So that's very nice. Very cool. There's nothing I don't love about this app and this membership, in case you can't tell. Okay, let's move on to series. Those are the series you can sign up for. You saw me sign up for the 30-day challenge series, and so I would say that's probably on here somewhere. Again, remember you can scroll up and down and right to left in almost every app. Just love everything about this. I cannot tell you. Now, and then, of course, if you want to join a live workout, there's the live icon tab as well. Now, if you want to access things about your membership, you can click right there on the profile icon. And a lot of these links right here will take you off the app, just so you know. To manage your subscription, it's not done on the app. It'll take you to the browse version or the web. At least it did me. When I clicked on subscription, to manage my subscription, it took me off the app to their website. Support and FAQs did the same thing. Not a big deal, but just so you know, this might navigate, some of these settings will navigate you off of the app. Not a big deal, again. So really, really nice app that you will love. Okay, so let's dive into the Pvolve equipment. And let's be honest, that is what makes this workout library, this method unique, is their equipment. They have patented equipment that was custom made for their method to be used in their signature method. And so the equipment is kind of, I mean, I know you're probably asking, do I really have to buy this equipment to do these classes when I just showed you that there are a ton of classes in their library that don't use any equipment? So the answer is, if you want to get the most out of your membership library, I would invest in the equipment. If you really want to be immersed and understand the Pvolve method, it requires the equipment, because that's what this is all about. These classes are mostly about how to use the equipment to do a functional fitness workout and to get the effects and benefits of their method. You use the equipment to do that, to get the most out of it. So it just is. So yes, I think it's important to understand that you probably need to invest in some of this equipment. So I'm going to give you our recommendation for which equipment would be at the bare minimum you could get by with investing in to get the most out of this membership library, and then maybe invest in other pieces later on. So we were communicating with the Pvolve brand, and we requested that they send us some equipment so we could test out this library, and they did. So thank you, Pvolve. We are so grateful that we were able to get our hands on this equipment and test out this library so that, we can share it with you guys. But they sent us a signature bundle. And so we had these 3 pieces of equipment that we've used in all of our classes that we've done so far. We had a precision mat, the P ball, and this P band. And that's been enough to do a lot of classes to really get a sense of this method and how the classes, what they're like, right? The instructors, like the whole thing, like to get a real sense of whether this is a good fit for us, which is what you're going to be trying to do, is to decide, is this for me? And unlike other programs where you can just or on-demand libraries where you can just sign up and test out the classes, this one's different. So I think it's really important or a lot of people probably hesitate because you have to invest in the equipment to really get the most out of these classes. And so that's why I think I'm glad you're here, and hopefully I can help you decide if these classes and this method aligns with what you're looking for. So you'll know if it's a smart way to invest your money right now at this time. So the signature bundle had those 3 pieces. They also have this transformation bundle, which is a much larger investment, but it comes with a lot more, including this slant board. It comes with this one right here, the P3 trainer, which hooks around your ankles. And it also comes with a year membership to their streaming library. So that is definitely a big bonus. So if you have if it's in your budget and you want to just go for all the equipment, you can do that. But I do want to point out, if you have been exercising at home for a really long time, that bundle, this big bundle that's more costly, has equipment in it that there's a big chance you may already own. A lot of people already have gliders. A lot of people have light hand weights. A lot of people have ankle weights. And so, or in a mat, right? So a lot of these pieces of equipment that are included in that bundle, you may already own, and you do not need their hand weights or their yoga mat, this cushioned mat. It's just like every other cushion mat on the market. Same with the gliders. You don't need the Pvolve gliders to do the exercises that they use the gliders in. You do need these other things, though, to do their classes. The P ball, the P band, that's different. And this precision mat is also unique. So, so be smart. Make sure you look at, your home gym and the equipment you already have and the equipment you can use. If you're just starting out and you want to invest in one thing, I would say either pick the P ball or the P band. If you have it in your budget, though, I would just get this bundle right here, and get started that way. And then later on, add to it. If I add something else next, it will definitely probably be this right here. The P3 trainer will be our next investment. But this other stuff, we pretty much have something that already we can use. So keep that in mind. But for the question, do you need to invest in any of this equipment to do these classes? And yes, I think it's smart to assume that you're going to need to make some investment in this special equipment that they sell to get the most out of your membership. But you don't need to buy the gliders, ankle weights, hand weights, or a cushion mat from Pvolve, as these are pretty much identical to equipment you probably already own. And I know that they call this, just as a side note, the mat. And I'm going to mention this again later. It's called a mat, but there is zero cushion on this. So it cannot double as an exercise mat. You're not going to lay on it to do any kind of core workout or get on your hands and knees on it. It is paper thin. It is strictly for form and cueing, and so that you are, know how to space your feet and get into the right position to do exercises and to do the exercises with precision. So that is what that is. It is not in any way, shape, or form an actual mat that you would lay on and would replace a yoga mat or a cushioned mat that you need under your joints for other exercises. So keep that in mind. So how much space do you need to do these classes? Most workouts can be done in a relatively small area, making it ideal for home workouts or people with limited space. All you need is enough room to move comfortably and a mat for added support. The precision mat, just for reference, is about 54 inches by 48 inches. So if you have a space that size, then you should be able to do most of the classes. Okay, so let's talk about the cost of signing up. And so they do have a 7-day free trial period. So during your 7-day free trial period, make sure you do all the things. Download the app and click all the buttons. Go to their website on a browser on your computer. Click all the buttons there. Test out everything. Look at all the workout calendars. Test out a bunch of classes. Look at the equipment that you have if you've purchased the equipment or if you're waiting for the equipment. Test out the classes that don't use equipment. Make the most, really milk your 7-day free trial period. They do have now, so what's included in in the basic streaming membership after your 7-day free trial period is the on-demand class library, which I've showed you already, the daily classes that are in the live virtual studio, so that's the live classes, these curated series, which I also showed you in the membership, where you can sign up for a series, and also that includes the workout calendars. I think I mentioned that. And then the trainer consultation, I have not mentioned that. We have actually not tested that out to see what that is, but it's so all of your things, live virtual studio, the on-demand library, trainer consultation. So meet with one of our best in-class trainers for tailored support. So I think you just set up a consultation. I don't know if it's a Zoom call, a phone call, an email support. I'm not sure what it is, but they really want you to be successful with their method and feel like you know what to do with the equipment and where to get started based on your fitness level and answer all of your questions. So they've done a great job of making this really user-friendly and to help you feel like you're getting the most out of your membership. And so you have that option. They also have the membership or option to do, let's see, I'm not seeing it on here, but they do have an annual membership. And so if you sign up for the annual membership, they actually have a cost savings where it comes out a little bit cheaper. And so if you want to sign up for a year, I think it's $149.99. And so that roughly comes out to $12.50 a month instead. So make sure you check the prices for current and make sure that there's no promotions running. A lot of times during the holidays, these places will have promotions, or that they don't have a coupon going on, So right now, this is just what it is right now. We're in early 2024. These prices change all the time. So make sure you check for current pricing, but that's what it looks like right now. The other thing to know, let's talk about this really quick. Returns. So you do have 30 days to try out the equipment, and for the bundles, it looks like Signature and Total Transformation Bundle, you have 30 days to test it out and return it in its original packaging if you are not happy. And then they have a return policy for individual equipment as well. Let's see, apparel not part of 30-day delivery. Returns made after the 30 will not be accepted. You may return unopened and unused equipment and apparel. So if you buy individual equipment, it looks like you're going to be stuck with that. So keep that in mind, but it's of course not as nearly the same investment. And so make sure you read the return policy, be smart about this stuff. I'm going to link out to the FAQs in the detailed notes below this video. So click over and check out all that stuff while you're investigating whether it's time to sign up for you or whether this is a good fit for you. Also, if you are a medical professional, first responder, teacher, student, military member, or a senior, you have some special pricing options to look at as well. I will also link to this page, but how cool is that? They offer 20% off site-wide for things in their library for people that fall into those categories. So just as a recap about some of the best things about the Pvolve program and workouts themselves. Some of the things that really impressed us about this program are that all of the routines, the classes are low impact and joint friendly. So Pvolve offers effective workouts without putting excessive stress on your joints, making it easy or accessible workouts for people of all ages and fitness levels. It's really a focus on functional fitness, which is a very unique style of workout and needed by everyone in every age group and every type of athlete. We also love that it's a total body approach. Pvolve's holistic approach to fitness addresses strength, functionality, mobility, and provides a well-rounded and sustainable result. Also, we love that it's got unique equipment. Although that it does kind of an obstacle, it may seem like an obstacle at first, it makes the program unique and fun. The specialized equipment enhances the effectiveness of the exercises, so users with gives users an innovative and engaging experience with their equipment and their workouts. It makes it different. We also love that there's a large variety of classes. They have a large range of class types and equipment that allows exercisers to customize their workouts based on time, fitness goals, and ability. Like I said, we are obsessed with the way that they filtered out the programs in their dashboard and behind the scenes as a member. Makes it very, very easy to find a class that you're looking for. It's user-friendly. Like I said, we can't stress enough just how intuitive and well-designed the app and user dashboard is for this membership. It's actually very refreshing. It's an impressive fitness method and library and membership that offers a unique blend of low-impact, total body workouts designed with women's fitness needs in mind. Okay, I'm glad you stuck around because this is some gold right here. We want to share with you some insider tips, some basic information, just practical facts that we picked up testing out these programs and doing these classes ourselves that would be nice to know if we had, if we were someone investigating things about this program that you might not find in a regular review on the internet and you wouldn't really know until you did the classes yourself. But it's still important to know. It's still important data and affects your decision about whether this is a good fit for you. So the first thing you need to know is that you need to be careful of your back with these classes. We noticed that the class style includes a lot of rotational movements, and you're not always standing with your hips or your toes facing forward and just doing a standard rotation. A lot of times your feet are angled in a different position, and it makes you having correct form so important so that you don't end up with really sore back or hurting your back during the movement. And you may not even be holding weights when you're doing it. It's just the very act of rotating in a way that you're not used to doing that could cause an injury. And so we just want to point out when you first do these classes, be very mindful of that because that's a big key component of functional fitness because everyday activities have a lot of rotation in them. When you're picking up groceries and you're moving around and you're doing everyday activities, getting dressed, getting in your car, just if you think of that's what functional fitness is about, right? Making your body prepared and the most efficient and strongest and most stable environment to never get hurt doing everyday exercises and to be able to perform everyday exercises safely. And so it's natural that you would have a lot of balance components and twisting motions in those exercises. So this makes perfect sense. But if you're not used to exercising this way, it can be something that you notice the next day in your back. And so keep that in mind. You have to have proper form when you're doing the exercises. And if you pick up a weight, maybe go really light with weight or use no weight at all until you're used to this style of exercise in this type of class. Because we noticed it right away after our first class, we all had a sore back. And that's because we are all our team of exercisers here at One Strong Southern Girl, when we test out a program, we all exercise every single day. And I would consider all of us moderate to advanced exercisers. And so this is not just about your fitness level, it's about the type of exercise your body is used to doing. And so just keep that in mind. Like I said, it's just a different way of exercising, and so you don't want to cause an injury. I am not saying don't do these classes because of that. I think that this is a good thing about the style of exercise, and it makes it really, really important to listen to the form pointers and the cueing, which they are really, really pros at in this class, in Pvolve. Okay, the next thing is the cost of the equipment. I believe that it is a little bit of a hurdle for people to look at this program and feel like they can't really test it out without investing in the equipment. And I do think that that's accurate. You can sign up for a streaming membership without buying any equipment and test out the classes. And like I pointed out to you earlier in the video, there's quite a few classes you can try out that don't require their unique equipment. And so you could do that. And then you could get to know the style and the instructors. But at the end of the day, you really won't know how much you like this program or don't like it, or whether it's for you without investing in something. So you're probably most likely to really find out if this is for you or not. You're going to have to invest in some equipment. So what you decide to purchase is going to be up to you. So do your research. The thing about a mat. So we pointed out earlier when we were talking about the mat, or I did earlier, the precision mat. I showed you that under the equipment when we were talking about that. The precision mat is super important and a really unique and smart, just genius piece of equipment to help you with form. But even though it has the name mat in what it is, in the name of the product, don't think of it as a yoga mat or any kind of mat that's going to replace a mat that you typically use for exercise. The precision mat has no cushion in it whatsoever. And really you're going to need I don't think it would work as well on any kind of carpeting. You're going to need a flat surface to have the precision mat lay flat and be useful for you. And so for it to work the best, I think you need hardwood or some kind of flat surface for it to be flat, which means that underneath it, the fact that it is paper thin is even more important, that you understand that it's not an actual mat. So you will need a yoga mat of some kind, or some kind of cushion mat, in addition to the precision mat for these classes. Also, your clothing. We here at One Strong Southern Girl, we test out a program. I've gotten to where a lot of times I test out programs wearing joggers or loose fitting clothing, not always tights or, tights or, something that's really formally tight, closely fitted to my body. And I found out very quickly that you cannot use this equipment very well if you're not wearing tights. So keep that in mind. What you're wearing is important. This is not like a yoga class or any other cardio class. If you're going to put that ball between your legs or put those straps around your ankles or whichever equipment you're using, it's nearly impossible, quite frankly, to get the precision ball pulled up if you're wearing loose clothing into position for a workout. So before you hit play, keep that in mind. You want to be wearing the proper outfit for the class. So is this program, the Pvolve library and membership and equipment and all the things, worth the investment? Now, the way to look at this, the way that we recommend that you look at this, is any investment in your health and in your fitness routine is worth it if you use it. So if this is the program that gets you excited about fitness and gets you excited about exercise and guarantees that you are going to be hitting your fitness goals and exercising and moving your body regularly, it is absolutely worth the investment. And you won't really know that until you test it out in a lot of cases. But if you love the Pilates bar, yoga style of movement, this will probably really appeal to you. You'll probably really like this. If you need some functional fitness in your life, you will probably really benefit from this program. So, and at the end of the day, the $14.99 a cost a month for the membership library is right in line with some of the best membership libraries on the market. That is a very reasonable price for what you're getting in this membership library. And so really the only extra thing you're paying for is the initial investment in the equipment. And the cost of that, quite frankly, since it's patented, you can't get it anywhere else. And you will be using it if you're a member of this library, totally worth it. So, and at the end of the day, you can look at the I know that maybe you may not use the straps in any other equipment like the ones you wrap around your hands and your arms, but the P ball, you can remove that yoga ball from the straps that are used to hook around your legs, and you can use that ball in other libraries, other workout libraries. It's a Pilates ball. It's known as a Pilates ball or a yoga ball. So that size is actually useful in other programs, not just this one. So you can look at that as, something that you will be able to use in other ways in the future if you, decide to move to another library at some time in the future. So those are just some things and ways to look at this and decide if it is worth the investment for you. So what is our recommendation that you do at this point? So we recommend that depending on your budget, you invest in a P-band or a signature bundle. And when it arrives in the mail, you sign up for your 7-day free trial period and test this out. During your trial period, make sure you test out a minimum of 5 classes with different instructors and different styles. And then while you may not have all the equipment that they use, you can do the exercises without equipment and get a good sense of what this method is all about and whether it's a good fit for you. Make sure you click on the FAQ section, follow the social media platforms, watch some of their YouTube videos, and really research what you're signing up for before you add your credit card information and sign up for this membership. And of course, do your research. And hopefully when you walk away from this video today, you will feel confident that you know exactly what this program's about and whether it's a good fit for you. Overall, we love the Pvolve system, but it's not for everyone. Nothing is that. If this workout library doesn't get you excited to use it, then try something else. You have a lot of options today. But if you do love this streaming workout service, please let other people know why in the comment section below this video. Please check out OneStrongSouthernGirl.com or one of our YouTube playlists to discover other reviews we've done on top streaming workout libraries on the market today.